the recipient, remember, square and tensile, nice and strong, stable, yeah? Don't move. The kicker wants to go pretty much to the side. So the kicking leg can hit without any pivot required, meaning that my target, and a little bit inside of the target, because I want to pierce in, is well on the same side of my center line. If I'm kicking with my right leg, I want this leg to operate in the hemisphere. I don't want it to have to cross in any way. And so I think of being a little bit too tense, and I said, okay, hip leads that iron crescent. Like I'm in bulletproof vest and goalie shorts. I don't know what I'm wearing. Combat knickerbockers. In Germany, I said it was really hard getting all the creases out of my combat lederhosen, and somebody's like, "You have combat lederhosen?" I said, "Oh, guys, does that exist?" Right? So just there, and then incrementally, I walk towards the center, and as I walk towards the center, slight pivots are required, slightly more, slightly more. If I'm having trouble with the pivot, it's like, you know, when the kid's always missing the pins when they're bowling by 3 inches, and you pick them up and you move them over 3 inches and then they're hitting strikes? It's the same thing. Having trouble with the pivot, rule of thumb, make your kick functional today, learn to fire from the outside. Yeah? Otherwise you're not ready. Biomechanically, I don't have the pivot yet, I don't have the stability, right? Because if I say, well, I'm not going to throw a round kick into my knees 100%, well, what if you tear your meniscus, right? Then I can kick it, whoosh, I can kick that with a bad meniscus in this leg, but here's going to be tougher. And then as I get better, I can go to the absolute wrong side. But I can't do anything. I can barely launch without a pivot. No, hand up. Yeah. So watch. Now it's hip leading. Look at the pivot. Right. Now I need to have the 180. When you see Thai boxers doing the double thigh cut, when they slip and they're all the way on the wrong side, and they go woo, and they hit both thighs at the same time. That's the fullest pivot you can fathom. Yeah? So you might do 5, 6, 10 increments, whatever, but I start on one side. Leg is like steel, I'm loaded already. Bonk. Bunny hop over. Little bit of pivot will be required. Inch in the heel. 2 inches in the heel. 3 inches in the heel. 4 inches in the heel. Lots in the heel. Yeah, that's it. Switch every time.